Maybe we might as well clear towards the Zakava's side and go from there, since maybe we'll backtrack and then our trash will be so cool.
Ooh. This is fun.
Hello.
Oh!
Hey guys, now it's a raid. I was just explaining to my partner how like this trash is real easy.
You jinxed it.
Yeah, I kind of did.
All right, resing you. Even though, well, you just released.
I'll run. Yeah.
Yeah, it's close.
Why do you keep jinxing that shit?
You know, it's my thing. So sacrifice, is that like an interruptible thing or what? Or am I just like dumb?
Because he's not a lucky shoe.
Don't give us that option.
Shit, sorry.
Hey!
It's okay, I blame Shu.
Why did you do that? Shoot.
Hey, you
More
know.
chances for Billy's.
It's totally as planned.
Manu, you got to get away from the tanks when you get that disease. Or whoever had it contaminated 3 of you.
Probably without going up the pyramid, generally, though.
I'm out of range.
Oh, so you just have to kill it in time.
Sorry
Sure.
for that random bop there.
You sure you haven't started the wine yet?
Can you
I
kill someone?
haven't. I'm just
Can you kill
that's
someone with
fine.
bop on this in this dungeon?
Hmm?
Can you kill someone with bop on this dungeon like Tumas Argaris?
I don't know. Find
Is-
out.
There's a mechanic on the first boss where you can kill somebody in Tomb. I'm paranoid. I still have a macro that cancels it.
I very, very rarely use it, but I'm trying a new keybind set, and I'm already seeing some problems that I'm gonna have to fix.
Interesting.
Ouch.
Microsoft! It's another Microsoft!
Why'd you move that fast, Shoe? Is that like just a shield?
Yeah, whenever I cast shield, I move 30% faster for like, or 40% faster for 3 seconds. But it costs like 35% of my mana.
Fuck.
It's my main's like self healing and movement. It's my only movement. But it costs a GCD.
Is it being Shadow so much fun?
Eh.
Shadow movement.
You guys are about to get buffed from what I've heard.
It's about a 1% DPS increase.
Better than an Nerf one.
It's still like universally worse affliction, even if affliction gets like nerfed.
Could say you're living in the shadow of affliction.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah, it's a pun.
That deserves more laughter.
An even better pun would be the shadow of shadow.
It's funny. I saw a log where I did like parse like 90 or like 89 or whatever, and then Shattuck did like 10 DPS worse than me, and he parsed at 14. It's just, yeah, I don't know, it's weird.
You're
Was
jealous.
that before or after you added in Baron's pet?
Wait, what?
It's got to be accounted for.
I was trying to figure out last week why my logs were way off from the logs that are posted, and I found out it was.
Oh, where
Baron has
you're.
one of his. Baron is a pet named Shattuck that was in that raid. was partial for me.
Oh, that's why you're so off.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I'm like, what the hell? I thought I was doing like, I'm like, I text to kill on that. I don't know if it's the new Uldir gear I got, but I'm doing great tonight. And I'm like, oh, so they had a fucking extra pet.
I was
Baron
wondering, like,
gets the Johnny Award.
Yeah, someone was like, how did Shattuck cast kill command?
oh, is that conversation?
Yeah.
He's a very talented warlock with kill command.
Oh yes.
Won't be the first time Warcraft Logs was fucked up.
Well, that's a destro ability, right? You just for demonology, you just make all of your imps go on kill things.
It only affected recount. It didn't affect the Warcraft logs.
Oh, then, my point stands then.
Oh, if it affected those logs, I'd have every hunter in this raid column in there.
Or maybe it's Kale. I forget. Oh, I think it was Kale.
He's got a pet named Kale too.
Oh no, it's like a meme in the Shadow community right now where it's like you do like marginally better than one of your peers, and you parse like a 95 or whatever, and then someone who parses like a 20 is like just as good as you.
That sounds very inconvenient.
Shadow's pretty salty right now.
See?
No, they'll fix it, and then they'll overbalance it, and then they'll take it down again.
This is life in the Blizzard universe.
Yeah.
Druids and
they
Shami's
can't
need some love.
It alone.
I believe they're gonna overbalance it.
Yeah, it's. I think most of the complaints right now are just with the actual structure of like the rotation for Shadow and the idea of the
Aren't
like
they,
the.
aren't they
sorry.
supposed to be doing a complete overhaul in 8.1?
There's no, they're not. Or it's not in PTR right now. They said at least 8.1, but maybe never. Or at least not this expansion.
Can you grip her back any further, Angie?
I'm retrieving my pet. That's scary. Alright, well, here we go.
Sure, I can interrupt this guy.
Philip, are you there? Tell me when you're back. Okay, Cauldron is back here behind us. We're gonna do assignments where Diamond is going to be Group 1, Rakana and Wingding. Group 2 will be Mutri, Shu Group... Yeah, they're sorry. Circle will be Group 2, Mutri and Shu, and then the Star will be Group 3 and Dornikai. But you have to change places. If you have the mark on your head, make sure you match it to the marker on the floor.
I'm slow. I need to get my food buff. Can you tell me again? Groups markers.
For the diamond,
Hey, buddy,
double
can you
diamond
give me a
is
hoodie?
going to be Group 1, Rakana and Wingding.
Thanks, buddy.
Circle is going to be Group 2, Mutri and Shu. And then the Star is going to be Group 3 and Dronakai.
So where do I go?
I have to switch you with Dronakai. That's why that looks weird. You're in Group 3 now.
So back in 11th grade, I learned how to match circles to circles. Do I have to do that now?
Yes, you do. It's a skill that'll come in handy. Also, when we break for Liquefy, the nipple's going to go way back with Mutri, our healer, and then the Star gets kind of this middle area, and the Diamond gets to kind of stay up where it is. biggest thing we noticed about this fight, when we were looking over like other people's logs, we just have to kill it faster. So maximize DPS.
Okay.
The only time you're going to switch groups is you're going to stand in your assigned marker, and if the marker on your head is different, you're going to switch groups and then stay in that other group. When
Hey, buddy,
liquefy
can you find
happens,
me a
we
hoodie?
scatter all over the room. When we're coming back,
Very
go to
cool.
your assigned marker, unless
from
you
the
have a
laundry
marker on your
basket
head, and then
in the
you're going to
bedroom?
match it to the symbol on the floor. So if you're running around and you were assigned to the star, but now you have a nipple on your head, you'll go to the nipple.
And if I'm a circle and I have disease, I should not be like the first person at the circle, yeah?
Probably not.
Yeah.
That would be kind of weird anyway, but
Yeah, no, it could happen.
I just want to say that condoms are supposed to prevent diseases. I feel lied to.
Good point.
Because the wipe condition is like one person gets double disease, right?
it doesn't help.
Yeah, so no sweat.
Party.
If you see a marker and it's not one of the markers on the floor, that's a dude you stay away from because you don't want to give him a disease. Just think of Ekis and Eatmo as Catholic schoolgirls. Everything but fucking them.
That's what you say.
4, 3, 2,
Damn.
Plus,
Leary Star, you're good. Burn the ad. Leary, yeah, nipple. Shattuck, come to star. Good.
type groups. Kill the ad.
One more in the back.
Off you if you can.
Circle group, I have it.
Check your marker on your head if you got one. Back to assigned group otherwise. Tighten the group.
I'm not getting healed. ahead and roll my heal, just because I think I'm gonna need it. I top myself off, so.
Kill the head quick.
I need somebody from the nipple group to stand on Boink.
Got it.
I got these two.
Ooh, I got Star.
I'll take this one, but I'm low.
Got one over here.
Check the marks on your head as you're running back.
Variant Star. Call out reses.
I'm rizzing thirst yet.
Healer cooldown.
If you get Omega Vector DPS particularly, use a self-heal or mitigation.
Tighten up group.
I'm out of everything, so. Yeah,
Hit it first try, huh?
Shit's not dead yet!
Focus. Good job.
What? Never had a doubt.
I was just waiting for like some bug to happen and everybody get 3 stacks after that. Just because you said it, shoot.
There's no way. I guess there is a way, but
Blizzard finds a way. It's like Jurassic Park.
The key to that was a beautiful phase 2 transition. We controlled the passing of the stuff.
Yeah.
Thars, I think it was a contagion. Just didn't top you off in time.
Okay.
Healers did awesome though. That was really, really good.
I agree.
Like I've looked at a lot of parses and we've got like top 5% healers. That was really good.
And you can trade it.
Yes.
We have a crit mastery cloak of 370 variety.
Wow, that accent.
You want to buy? Or roll?
You want some fuck?
So she's going Russian and you're going Chinese. Interesting.
It's more like Vietnamese, but you know, whatever.
I,
Top roll is alt, next roll down goes to Theist.
Wait, what? Oh,
Sorry,
alright.
Rattle King?
Because Wingding's an alt.
Yep,
So
I'm
you
in.
name before alt.
Is that all the loot?
That is the loot.
Yeah.
That I have been.
Come, none of y'all
Thank
got
you, sir.
Come on.
I managed to get AP and a bonus loot.
You are
That's
so
nice.
Not quite sure how that happened.
There's been a lot of weird bonus loot bugs this expansion.
I hit the button and it's like, you get AP, and I was like, great. And then it's like, such and such is added to your appearance collection, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I think once I got AP loot and the row would never stop.
I like how you qualified that there's a lot of bonus loot bugs this expansion. Because all
Bugs.
the other areas are, you know, bug free.
You know, yeah.
I love how we're fighting bugs too.
yeah, I was like, I'm pretending we're killing all the bugs right now.
I mean,
Just-
as far as games go, WoW is still relatively bug free, but
Yeah.
still.
For the complexity of WoW is,
Really
yeah.
is, yeah.
This is
Just
what, like,
as we're
CSI
killing
did
trash, I
bugging
just want to go over some of the differences in this fight on heroic. It is essentially the same fight with 3 phases, but a couple of different things that happen. 1, the bullseye is going to take up more space. 2 out of the 3 possible areas are going to be filled, so there's only 1 safe space to stand. This can be challenging, particularly when we have a spread out 5 yards ability coming. So just keep in mind you may have to move very quickly, especially if you're clumped together. Second thing that is different, the Void Reavers are not grippable anti, so you cannot move them. They're not subject to movement things or Typhoon, for example. They still can be interrupted and stunned, I believe. Last phase, the mind control must be killed. It is not a ha ha ha, I'm gonna be DPS to 50% and go back in the fight. It's a you are out of the fight at that point. So what that means is if you are taking the circle, you need to be prepared to blow the living shit out of your cooldowns. Additionally, we do not want you to run to the butt, because you're going to put up something within 8 yards, I believe, that fears everybody. So you're going to go slightly outside the group. We're going to put a marker down for it.
The tank debuff also reduces healing by 50% per stack rather than 25.
Yeah, the Void Lash.
So everybody should probably do a range 8 for this fight.
That's what I do.
Out of the
Once the mind control has gone off, then they can be gripped into the butt, I will say. So,
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry. But I'm just saying, like, we can kill that person easier after their little thingy goes off the first people.
So I'm gripping people's little thingies into the butt.
Yes.
But only after they go off.
That seems pointless.
Yeah, we don't want them going off in the butt.
That's how babies happen.
What?
What? In the butt?
I have got some correcting to do with my students.
Revise the
Why?
curriculum.
Why are you doing that with your students?
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one of our raids, all right.
I can see the call from jail.
Don't
Not
make
be
me,
at raid tonight.
Guys, not going to be raiding tonight.
don't make me break out math rate early.
I'm about to learn about things in the butt.
I get it, because you're gonna go to. Oh, that's good.
So has anyone heard about the hairy ball theorem?
What? No.
Yeah. So imagine like a ball that's infinitely hairy. You cannot comb the ball completely smooth. Can't do it.
Well, that's a real
Infinitely
Yeah,
hairy.
I've actually heard that
conversation
one.
starter.
You need to put
Like,
that
there
on
can
your
only
coffee
be
table.
so hairy, right?
I mean, like imagine like infinitely thin hairs that occupy every point on the ball.
See, that's where my physics math brain stops when people say things like infinitely thin or infinitely, one-dimensional things or something like that. I'm like, I just don't get it.
Fine, consider a vector
No,
space on a sphere.
I completely get where you're going. That's just about where.
So, are there any raid markers we should pay attention to?
Yes, the ball.
Is it hairy?
The nipple. It's a hairless nipple, but you should go there when you are mind controlled. I will adjust that if it looks like people are clumped up too much in that area. In phase 3 is the only time you have to worry about that raid group, so don't worry about that marker until then, but then don't be near the nipple. Like 10 yards away from the nipple. Also, if you have extra flask, please give to noob.
We do have an extra
And-
flash. Where's Noob? There?
Save Lust until phase 3, since we will be losing players in that phase. Also, just one more thing, like if you have you're gonna get Will of the Corruptor, that's when you move out to the nipple. But if you're, like I said, blow all your cooldowns before that point because you're gonna die, and then any defensives or things, just try not to make sure they're up during that Like if you have extra health, it's due to the thing and not because you popped the thing. It's due to the
Inconvenient.
So blow all like, blow VE and all that stuff.
yeah, like all that.
Don't heal the boss.
I think you just sit and cast fear, but I just fear that somebody would pop defensives right beforehand and then be shittier to kill.
Oh, Psychic Scream. Ooh. Yes, I will cast that. I'll even make sure to use Leap of Faith on someone.
Let's get some licks in.
On the hairy
Al.
balls.
Can't comb them. Might as well lick them. For science.
For science?
For science.
Weird.
Okay,
Weird
you guys pay attention
science.
to Emo's text right there, healers particularly. So they're gonna soak the whole rotation, so it's very much like Veramathras, where just don't try healing that guy for a second.
Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna have a bullseye. It's gonna be shittier than usual. Okay, avoid that last part right by the tank spot, and then spread out 5 yards quickly.
Ooh.
Kill the ads. These do hurt more, so lots of stuns and fuck them up.
Oh, these are grippable.
Yeah, I was able to
Spread out 5 yards.
No one gonna heal me?
Bullseye. We're
Nobody?
also gonna have Silithid warriors come up during this.
Not a single one. Cool, got a heal finally.
Focus on ads. Spread out 5 yards if you can.
So I guess you can't range it anymore.
No, they fixed that.
Cool down if you got it. Oh god.
12 seconds.
Five yards. More Silithid warriors coming in. Okay, we're on stage 2. Take Roiling Deceit away.
Void Weavers are up. Just heat in 2.
Get rid of Silithid Warriors first, interrupt those other guys and stun them if you can. That hurts.
So light.
Woof.
That is a challenging fight.
Yeah. Oh, I won't make that mistake again.
Are we CCing 2 of those, or are we leaving all 3 up the entire time?
Let's CC. Go ahead. Do not attack the ones farther. Like, leave the one closest to the boss attackable.
Who's CCing?
I will fear one.
We have
The undead.
hunters. Oh yeah, fear's a good one.
Yeah, because they don't move.
They do in normal, which is scary.
Oh, that's right. They just stay fixed the whole time. The big ads.
Are they undead?
I think they're aberrations, maybe? I don't know. For beasts. I think an aberration because he's an aberration.
You can be an aberration too.
Suddenly I feel Oprah needs to be here.
Yeah, that's why fear's so good at last. We just kind of had unfortunate timing with our last pack of Silithid Warriors there too.
So that lightning shit that comes down and zaps everybody?
Mm-hmm.
That's unavoidable.
Unavoidable. Okay, we just
Yeah,
soak
it's
it, huh?
yeah, it's random rate
The
damage.
yellow sparks.
Crazy.
It's so. Is it proximity based? Is there anything?
Titan
No.
Spark happens the entire fight. It gets worse in phase 3, which is part of the reason we're lusting there. If you're talking about the I-beam chain lightning, that's unavoidable on one person, but it doesn't have to spread to anybody else.
Now is this shit's coming from the sky?
Yeah, there's a giant eye, ghostly eye, that kind of appears where he's like over where he's standing now, and it comes from there. But it doesn't make any difference where you are in the room. You just get that purple reticule on your head.
So I learned this pull that you cannot outrange the circles anymore.
No, that was something that they fixed like week 1 on Heroic.
Good to know.
The pattern's really easy though. It's either center, out, or you want to go out and then you come in each time.
So out mid center.
Yep. And at least from what I've seen, I've killed this boss a couple of times with my other guild. It tends to pick one and stick with it for a couple of times. It doesn't really rotate back and forth very often.
That's what it did last pull too. Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bullseye.
So this is center mid out.
Yep.
Okay. How you
Spread
put it
out
that way?
5. Spread out 5 yards. Selected warriors, first priority. Five yards. Bullseye.
Same.
Selected warrior. Spread out 5 yards. Stage 2. So after the reticule, then we, if we want.
Don't you want to?
Probably easier.
Fanta.
Running to see these. Get out! Get out!
CCing nipple.
No, that one's closest. That needs to die.
Okay, kill it. My bad.
The one we'll take after this will be the diamond.
They can be interrupted and stunned, by the way.
And last buddy. Bullseye. Still gotta take it far, far away.
Out.
Inner circle safe.
No, mid.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
I had nowhere to
Now enter here. Watch the blue things with for the roiling seat.
Does roiling the sea usually match up with darkness like that?
Sorry,
On
I
that
can't hear
page,
you
yeah.
very well.
What'd you say, Finny?
I was just asking if roiling deceit usually matches up with surging darkness like that.
Probably on the road, yeah. Might mean you have to pop a gigantic cooldown. Or
It's
during
not a
that phase, rolling deceits might have to be extra healed.
2, 1.
It's not a one-shot mechanic, so.
Bullseye.
Well, right, but with Surging Darkness, you have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? You got to get away from the group. I mean, it's my fault. My leap was on cooldown, which it shouldn't have been. So.
Oh, I mean, we're still learning it, right? This Guardian.
All out.
You guys don't stand in the blue.
God damn it. Whew, okay. So that is something we probably will have an overlap, and I think 3 people get it in fairly rapid succession there. So expect that you might have to use a movement and mitigation cooldown if you get Roiling Deceit during Surging Darkness. Like, you might have to block damage and run like shit out far into that purple.
Yeah, Surging Darkness does not appear to be like one shot, so mitigation will prevent you from dying.
Yeah. Do healers see Roiling Deceit come up on people, out of curiosity?
Yes.
Okay, so just
It
like...
looks like a leech icon, like kind of a green slash.
Okay, so if you do see that on people, they might just need a teeny bit more attention if they get overlapped there.
Do we need callouts on that? I don't think we do, but
Is anybody having trouble recognizing when they have Roiling Deceit?
I only got it once, but it was pretty obvious. So
yeah,
I thought.
I think we're pretty good at that. So
You grow and like double in size, and
Do you get a runaway little girl?
yeah, you do.
I think the screen also phase white.
Oh, it does kind of like a little flash or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it flashes on your screen to get away from everybody.
Doesn't your screen kind of like gray out a little bit too?
It looked like what the character did, but I didn't notice the screen do it.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The character kind of shimmers.
After phase 1, we no longer have to spread out from each other, right?
Correct. There was an overlapping chain lightning going off when we transitioned, but once those purple reticules are no longer appearing, then we're fine.
and it looks like we have a good kill order for the 3S.
Yeah. I think DBM is always putting like the nipple on the one that's closest and the diamond on the next. And yeah, it seems to go in a pattern.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out of range. Three, 2, 1.
Bullseye?
And
After this spread out 5-yard? Slithid Warrior?
I pugged this so much. So. Kind of a boring fight for me because I pugged it so much. glad the guild is finally doing it so I don't have to pug it anymore. Because this is a bitch
5 yards.
to pug.
Tarn is coming up.
Bullseye, and there will be warriors deering it.
In or out, out, out.
Different pattern. 5 yards if you can.
Oh, that's good.
You guys do not want to stand in front of the boss.
A lot of options.
I don't have a target.
Oh, my chest.
Okay, we're in stage 2. You can be buddies.
Oh, my chest. Oh.
Void Weaver's coming up in just a moment. And last but not least. Okay, we're gonna have Surging Darkness, and this is a rolling deceit during this.
Out.
Out.
Rattle. Get away from me.
I can't see shit. So.
God damn it, there really is nothing you can really do there. I use my defensive and everything.
I have a suggestion for that. Go after F's attempt. In.
Oh, my chest.
What was your solution?
What my guild does, instead of tanking him against a wall like this, they tank him in the center. So the bullseye goes down in the center of the room. That way, when the Broiling Deceit comes out mid bullseye, they can run to the opposite side from where we're all at. So we would stay on the orange-blue side of it, and then that leaves the back half of the room where they could drop that and still have a safe spot from the bullseye.
Okay, so the only time it would get weird is if it's during the center phase around the tanks. The only thing is, like, people have to be very aware the reason we're tanking in the wall is because there's a conal, like, frontal thing that goes out on the tanks that they're taking. So it's just imperative that people are aware of where the tanks are standing and don't go there. Like, you can't be in front at all.
That's like every boss ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's common sense, but I know when you're running around killing ads, sometimes common sense is hard to cling to.
If we do tank him in the middle, do we want to switch which ads we CC since he'll be spawning one right inside of himself?
Do we want to just do him like where he is and then turn his butt around? Like marker wise, like just tank him slightly this way?
Yeah, that's typically about where we tank him, yeah.
So there's usually a Void Weaver that appears over there that's the star, I believe. And then we would just CC the nipple and the diamond.
There is no reason why he should be away from the ads, is there?
No.
So
we just want to break them. I mean, that's an important consideration.
Well, yeah. So if we target the ads and he's close to them, then we can cleave and then damage him at the same time, right?
I mean, the ads don't move, so there will be one ad near him, and that's why we're starting with that one, because it's going to already have cleave going out on it. But then the other Void Weavers do not move, so we have to move to them. We don't want to move the boss around the room because of that frontal cone, because then it's inevitably going to be hitting somebody.
Yeah. One more thing I got a question about is the I-beam. So that's a proximity effect. Anyone within a certain range of the I-beam dies. Is that correct?
5 yards, I think.
Like even 2 chains, like the second chain is likely to die.
It puts a circle around you too. So if you can see the circle around you and nobody's in it, it's fine. If you can't see the circle around you, you're killing people.
Well, yeah. So Tartakin got it. I insta-died a second later. I had no recourse. I don't think. I need to make sure I'm
away.
I guess 5 yards, right? So
yeah, out of the circle. You should be able to see other people's circle too. But if not,
I don't think you can see other people's circles.
But you can see the purple thing on people. So if you see a person close to you with a purple thing, like just give it an extra space.
So is that like range 5? Is that?
Yeah, it'll prevent it from chaining. Yeah.
It's a 1.5 second cast, so you pretty much have to be pretty fast at getting out of it if you're standing next to someone. That's why it's better to spread before it goes out.
I know it's harder on melee in general.
Just so the other healers know, Boink's gonna stand a little bit closer to Skull just to get people on this side with Roiling Deceit who are dumping it far out, top them off a little bit.
Also keep that in mind, like just wherever you've been going for Roiling Deceit, like if you've been going in the front of the room, like maybe don't go there if the tanks are facing that way.
By front, we mean
like where
south?
he stands now.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's west again.
So I don't know if this is possible, but for the Surging Darkness, I don't know if we can all like stack in the safe spot, just so that the people that do get Roiling Deceit can get away from you guys.
That's a good idea.
In a safe spot, because the whole entire room is affected by Surging Darkness. So if you have Roiling Deceit and you're out of the circle because you're trying to get away from your allies, you're just fucked.
I volunteer as nipple tribute unless I get Roiling Deceit, so I'm not going to put a mark on my head.
Let's do this. I think this will work. I think we can do this without getting in front of the boss. Yeah, if I can put a marker here. So if it goes off during the bullseye, if you get Roiling Deceit, then you should run towards the blue marker, and the raid should go towards the nipple marker. So just like that side, like so we're dividing the sides of whatever free space we have. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does. That helps. At
I
least
will
gives
say-
us some space to work with.
If the only free space available when your debuff expires is the small center circle, you're still going to have to go wade in the purple. Like, there's just no way around it because there's not enough space there. But, like, hopefully that'll divide the group. So does that make sense to everybody? During Surging Darkness, like, yeah, we have to clump up real tight in around the tanks when it's just the center one, but then, like, edge out towards the nipple, unless you're the person with Roiling Deceit.
And if you think you're about to die, just call out your name and tell me to bop you. I can do that. I don't know voices, so you have to tell me your 2 name.
I don't know that he does Void Lash during Surging Darkness, does he?
That I'm not sure.
I haven't been paying attention, but I mean, I don't think.
Okay, he does still do it at the end. Okay. Do you guys want to still aim him at a wall? Is that easier for you guys? Or does it make a difference?
I'm aiming him at a wall.
Which wall do you want to aim him at? Because I'll change markers then.
If they're running the square with the seed, I'm going to aim them over towards the circle.
Okay, let me move the circle to here. Just to separate like the zones. Does that make sense? So Roiling Deceit goes that way. Raid group goes nipple way. And he's going to be facing into the same wall he's been facing and just farther out in the room. Maybe there's not a wall where he's standing.
I mean, we could still tank him up against the wall. It's just if everybody stays, like if you have him here against this wall over where I'm at, if all the DPS stay on this half of the room, then that leaves the other half for the Roiling Deceit, since it's a it's a circle.
Yeah, just pack it in tighter. Everybody pack it in tighter and leave room for the other people. That's all we got to do.
Right.
I mean, we've been ending up over here where the bullseye is much smaller. There's not as much room to get away from it.
Yeah, we'll just call clump. We'll just be more mindful of that. There's no need to put markers down or anything like that. Just got to be aware to clump it up.
Do you want to give it one more try before break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 11 minutes on blocks.
Perfect.
All right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In.
And 5 yards is coming up. Five yards.
I'm gonna center him after this.
Still one of these shitty warriors up.
Gonna blow him up.
In.
Watch how far in you go, though.
I always have to.
I'm sure.
Wow.
5 yards is coming up.
Wait for me, Vern.
Five yards.
We can go in now.
Surging darkness coincides.
Out.
Out.
Okay, next in.
Whoa.
Was the anti? Rolling to seat. Got an ad. Bullseye.
In.
Is this phase 3 yet?
No.
Dang.
Yeah, it's 2.
CC the star.
Got another Yogg up.
Ow.
It's a light. We can't be getting those Yogg surrounds up. Yeah, here we go. Safe place to run. This looks good. I'm in turtle.
more. Phase 3. There's an orb somewhere. No tank. Death kitty.
Please, God, heal me.
We got to phase 3, guys. Just before break and after break, we'll come back and kill him. Oh my god, it's Death Shadow Cat.
I bet my chest bite weird.
27%. Go back, I'll start the break timer. I'm gonna make a 6-minute break just because, yeah, we killed Vectus after doing a lot of work, so I'm pretty happy. At least we have.
You are a generous god.
I think we'll get this. We just need to get the rhythm of like the rolling to see some heals and the ads. I will say, let's keep the order. So the star ad seems to be appearing where we are tanking the boss and we don't have to move it for Surging Darkness, and I would like us to begin with that ad regardless of where the boss happens to be at the time, because then we move the boss back and break the crowd control on the board. So not where the boss is closest to at the time, but where the boss will be closest to.
I'll be right back.
Timing on that rolling deceit kind of sucks. When it happens during the eye phase, you've got to run your ass way out of there. And I don't know if you have any hope. Is there any way around that?
Well, that's what they were discussing. They were saying just get as far as you can, staying inside the clear, and then people just have to avoid the blue. But it just depends on which one it is. If it's the center one clear, then you're just fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little research and see what other strategies might be available for this.
Since when did break become so quiet?
I'm eating Concord grapes.
And the Concord grapes required silence.
I could try and chew into the mic if you'd rather.
Nah, then you'd just be Kadangsu.
ASMR.
I didn't know if my mic was working, or I would have just started off with, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
Totally.
Yes, Warren.
There's no rogue here.
Goodbye to you, and isn't it a shame?
Yeah, sorry, I got stuck late at work.
You people sing too well. Stop it.
You know, when you gotta. Well, I mean, some of us are practiced thespians. I know Auntie's a thespian.
I'm sorry. Are you saying
Yeah.
lesbian with a lisp?
No, thespian. You're into the theater. To be fair.
What, frankly?
Not a new guy at work today. He's functional.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Just, I don't know if any healers are back. Tim isn't back yet, but are you guys feeling strained? Because Leary can always change 2 heals too if we need.
I'm not a colander.
I don't let pasta dry.
I haven't really been.
Okay.
I mean, it gets a little fuzzy at the end, but I think it's mostly because we're down people, just in
But
general.
as long as it's not infinitely fuzzy, you can still comb it.
That is true.
I don't believe in combing fuzz.
Bryce
It's
does
fuzzy,
not
you
know
can't
this
see.
joke yet.
Tell me the joke.
Later.
Is it a math joke?
Yes.
I don't want to hear it.
You want to
Well,
hear it
you
now?
asked for it.
I hate math.
4, 3,
So imagine a ball
1.
that's infinitely hairy.
Putting down a feast.
Putting
Okay.
down a cauldron on the nipple. Because why not?
Pretty strong nipple.
Now the question is it countably hairy?
It doesn't matter. It actually, doesn't matter.
I mean, if it's countably hairy, it can still be countably hairy and be infinitely hairy.
No.
If it's countably
Well,
hairy, you could set a finite area and call that combable, and then apply it to the whole ball.
so yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah, it's infinite.
uncountably hairy.
Yeah, because infinitesimal wouldn't make countable. Hey,
Just quick reminder, because I don't know if Marix knows this stuff or not. We're tanking him a little farther out in the room because Bullseye covers more of the space, or Surging Darkness is really what it's called. If you get Roiling Deceit that overlaps with that during phase 2, go towards the blue square in the room. The raid group needs to stay like more on the side of the room with the nipple. So that's
Okay.
the division. So we can still use the blank space in this Bullseye, but we just have to partition it.
So that blue square is always going to be outside of the bullseye.
Yes, it's just a directional marker.
Okay, yeah, I guess there's room beyond it to run to.
I mean, the general idea is you just want to get as far away from everybody else as possible. So if we stay on this side of the room, then you've got that corner, that whole side of the arc that you can drop the Roiling Deceit in without affecting us, because we'll never be near it. So you don't have to get too blue, just in that general direction.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 12-second debuff, and it's doing 43,000 shadow damage every 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
So that's
Sorry, I don't know how long I've been muted. Realized I was muted. Sorry.
I think I got one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bullseye?
Out.
You're gonna have to spread out very quickly after this.
Clump up closer, guys, so someone has a place to react. Never mind. Clump up when we have that eye stuff.
Don't clump up over I-beam. No.
Silithid Warrior.
I mean, that's what most groups do is clump up for I-beam, but that's not the method we're using.
Five yard. Just a reminder, those are priority when they're up. Bullseye.
Do not be in front of them.
Let's go ahead and just wipe it. We lost a large percentage of our melee there. Stand in front of him. Feel the tank pressure.
Great looking attack.
This is what it's like. Ah!
I feel like it just needs cuddles.
Tentacuddles.
See, now you're talking hentai.
I like etchy.
Just a note on the things. It looks like people are slowing them, and it's freaking awesome on those little Silithid Warriors. Other notes: if those are up, with the exception of tanks, do not be on Zekfos. Be on Dads. When we have the 5 yard thing, you may have to melee may have to abandon like the last one or two. I have noticed that fear seems to redirect their aggro though too. So if you fear one that's getting close to people, or I don't know, maybe do something else to it, it seems to then turn around and go towards another person.
When it's CC'd, it follows its aggro table while it waits for a new fixate to go out. So if you are the one that's done the most damage to it, when it gets stunned, it will turn and just whack you in the face without fixating on you first. So
Broiling, or do you mean the I-beam?
Oh yeah, that thing, the I-beam. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying clump up during Surging Darkness. If we're all focused and tight stacked, then those people with the I-beam have a place to stand away from the raid.
it's going to require instant. I mean, it's literally a second and a half. So some people are very good at reacting, and I've noticed others are less fast, which is probably just natural variation. So Eatman was demonstrating that that space is not where you should go where there's surging darkness. Embrace the nipple direction. Oh, sorry, noob. Boink's thought is that people will be able to get out away from us, but it does depend on reaction time, so I don't know if a stack will work.
So if we don't stack, the option is if we're kind of spread out loosely, we have to be spread out 5 yards or somebody's gonna die. So yeah, either way.
It's easy when there's like it's one of the outer circles. If it's the inner circle, like I would suggest that person plunge into the circle.
Yeah, nesty plunge. Okay, that works too.
Yeah, we tried that other way in normal a few times, and I think I wiped us like 3 times in a row. We moved away from it, I thought.
Yeah, second and a half is really a lot. Like not a lot of time.
Yeah, but I mean, like literally everyone has their defenses up at that point.
Yeah. Whose throat singing was that? You hear that?
What?
What?
I'm totally hearing shit.
Don't rate him. It's like that time you thought everything was making weird noises. It was just me.
Boot more axe.
What's up, Wander Slut?
Maybe Aunt Martha's learned to Tuvan throat sing.
Yeah, noob's having lag issues again. Fuck your
Ready
internet,
for these?
noob.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bullseye coming up.
In.
Ah, lots of space to spread out for the upcoming 5-yard thing. Just be careful running back, Melee. Slithin Warriors. Five yards. Nice move. Bullseye.
Out.
Need some heat on the warriors while you're moving in between. Five yards.
We should be using the stack method on this guy, and we're not. I don't know why we're not, but it's a lot better. It's a lot better.
Okay, we're in phase 2, so you can be friends.
Got him to phase 3 using this method, so we'll get there. It's gonna take us a while. I'm really tired tonight too. I'm not playing so well.
Bullseye.
In.
That gets to me.
Remember, we're starting with Star again. CC nipple, there you go.
I can choose me or the raid, so whatever. How it goes. I used everything to do that though, so.
It's been broken every single time I feared it. Don't dot everything in the room!
I stunned him. Yeah, it has to die way faster. Got a second set of ads. That.
Yeah, that I-beam.
Yeah, that first one got like 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
I-beams are bad, okay?
We were transitioning out of the darkness stuff.
You know, it's Cthulhu. Just don't, stand there.
I'm putting up a Warlock portal, which is always a dangerous thing to do.
This doesn't work for warlocks.
Just, if you're using it for Roiling Deceit, and you place your Roiling Deceit at the very end of it accidentally, I'd prefer you didn't. So like maybe on that weird Surging Darkness, just say something so I can move gate end and people don't go right into a pool. My only caveat.
Hey, I remember that.
So I'm reading something that says I-beam is 8 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 8, whatever. It's a number.
It's a number.
She's in timeout.
By the way, that's a thing, and it's a good thing, and it will help you thing.
What?
That was not a good thing.
Beep. Are we? Is Discord self-censoring now? Anyone have a potty mouth? Want to test it out?
Shit.
All right, there you go.
Fuck, shit, hell, damn.
Motherfucker.
Bob Saget.
Kelly Clarkson.
Sucker motherfucker kid.
How dare you use that language in here?
Here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hypno. There you go. Thank you, buddy. What are you doing?
Bullseye.
Out.
Do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
After this spread out. Spread it. Five yards.
That's what
Nice
it's
job.
all about.
I would have laughed so hard if it would have shocked somebody as you flew by.
I would have been so pissed.
Bullseye.
Out.
Gonna be a rough one for the zapping. Five yards of... Oh god.
We're not killing ads fast enough. We're just not killing the ads fast enough.
We'll have none of that now.
We can gather.
This is a lot better than last time.
Bullseye and Roiling Deceit combined.
Out.
I was in.
I was in the pool.
Please don't step on the pools like that. We should be on diamond.
Well, get rid of the Guardian first so we're not dealing with two heads necessarily too. Out.
Don't pick the counter.
Bullseye.
Get the ads at the same time.
In.
Don't touch that Void Weaver.
Why is my frost?
Which one?
Oh fuck.
Star,
Leave
star,
the
star.
nipple alone.
Get on star. No.
Get
we
Aegis
get
up if you can. Move him real quick.
Don't be in front. Pay attention.
No, you're good right now. It's only when he does his tank rotation. Now don't be in front.
Add.
Phase 3.
Lost.
When this guardian goes down,
Get
it's
these
a lot of
ads
damage.
down.
Get the ads down.
The guilds.
Cool down.
Clump up. Just
Horde
swap.
near the tanks.
I've got it. I've got it.
Bots, we got them.
Orb.
Coming on the side. Don't face the tanks. Remember.
Let me get the orb.
Face away from everybody.
Kiltheus.
Thank you for being slightly out.
Orb.
Me.
I'm about to go. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Kill Anti.
Shit
All
move.
inside the tank.
Orb's going down. Somebody's got it. It's got it.
Orb behind. Good. In.
In.
I don't think he was supposed to do that on this phase.
I was scared out of the
Get the
orb.
orb, get the orb.
Siberia is in the back.
Oh.
I'm feared.
Siberia is still charmed in the back.
You can fear her. Permanently crowd control.
Yeah, just CC her. CC broke. Somebody CC her again.
CC.
Tank's
The
feared.
wipe. We don't have the DPS. That fear got us.
Dang, that was close. That was a really good attempt.
Okay.
We so close.
Just had too many fears and shit. What was going on at the end there? What was fearing?
Everything was good until the fear.
We
Yeah.
were.
The AoE.
Yeah, if you're near somebody who's got a giant purple circle around them that's about to be mind controlled, they'll fear you.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that purple circle because I think it auto fears everybody in the purple swirly, and then after that they cast something that will fear. But they can be crowd controlled. To be honest, that's not a terrible idea if they can get far enough away. We can permanently CC them.
So what happens is during the I do a lot of damage phase. I have a purple around me, and then once it ends, I fear everybody.
Yes, so you're gonna have the orb land on your head. You're super cool, but then at the end of that 30 seconds of coolness, you develop a purple swirly, and you're about to be mind controlled. And when that happens, everybody in that swirly gets feared. I don't know.
Because that would make the whole keep them perma CC not likely.
No, I think we should definitely kill the first ones that come up. If things start going to shit, it's an option.
Like with Leary.
There's also a bullseye, and she feared me out of the corruption, and then somebody else had to jump in it. It was messy. 5%.
She was like the perfect distance to CC.
I don't think there's diminishing returns in PvE. I don't think, no.
But normally when people get mind controlled and you apply CC on them, they only go to PvP duration. Like when in King's Rest, when someone gets seduced and I paralyze them, it's only on 12 seconds rather than 30.
Yeah, probably we'll kill them until maybe the very end if things start going, if he's at 5%, and then we have a couple up, we can just start stunning and trying our best.
Also, the Nerubian ads seem to have diminishing returns because they're sometimes immune to my stun.
They seem to take 20 seconds of fear every time I do it, so...
Maybe it's only certain ones.
The only bad side to that, Kale, is that it is a ranged fear. So they will run up as close as they can and start fearing people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, killing people is absolutely the best thing.
I agree with that.
And also in game.
That was perfect though. Like we didn't have a marker, but people ran outside the group with their purple swirly and just give them space to do that. Just outside, not too far.
Ready.
I don't think we have AI buff.
No.
Please make me smart. Thank you.
Oh, tired tonight.
Ow.
Spread out after this quickly.
Much better on the ads.
Bullseye. Oh, I beam. Spread out, sorry. Wrong sound. Now it's that light.
Ow.
Five yard.
Gotta kill those warriors, guys. Good.
We're in phase 2, so you can group.
One more X.
You got a rogue, right? Yeah. You should be stunning that, like perma stunning it. pretty much dead. As long as we don't get any yogs. People run out corruption.
Bullseye?
He's pretty much dead.
With Roiling Deceit.
Out. Very well.
Don't be in front of him.
Pressing Turtlekin.
Someone broke the CC on Diamond.
And a nipple. Please don't do that.
I don't know how I died. Oh, it was broken CC.
Kill the cow.
Roiling Deceit's going out again. Beware. Bullseye. When you're taking Roiling Deceit out, don't go through existing blue if you can help it, please.
Don't be in front. He's gonna tank rotate.
CC Diamond.
Yeah, someone broke Diamond again. Watch the blue swirls, don't step in them. We can catch up on heals. We're gonna kill them this time. Heals are a little bit behind. We're down 2 DPS, 3 DPS. We're really short DPS. It's really all we're short. We gotta kill the mind control target. Let's stay in the orb because I don't see the orb.
It's by me.
I've got it.
Orb?
I love those circles.
What is on me?
Got an orb.
You caught the first orb.
Kill him fast. Well, we don't have a res. This will be entertaining.
Hand up.
Try CCing me, see what happens.
Orb?
In.
I was feared out of it.
Here.
So, on that first one, like we might need to move the tanking position if it's landing in tanks every time, because it seems to be starting there.
Should we hold lust for that part when it goes all
Like
shitty?
the first mind control, maybe?
Yeah,
We can do that.
because we'd have them.
Yeah. Do we want to move the tanking position? Because, like, there's no like once that circle exists, like the tanks will have to move out of it if it's there, because there's nothing we can do about positioning.
To avoid it, it was right next to me, and I didn't get hit by it. I even turned it away so Auntie could get it.
Yeah, and I was on the opposite side.
Oh wow.
Definitely want to kill those guys. It is break time, so it is a good time for Ghana to do that. We'll take a little stretch, and I'll come back and kill this guy.
I'll be right back.
Is it really quiet, or is my sound still crashing?
Sounds
Crashing.
I mean, what?
Y'all are a bunch of trolls, you know that?
Well,
What?
Auntie is actually a troll, so that's racist.
Yeah, like the majority of my characters are trolls.
I shot being a racist there, Rick. Jesus.
It's okay. She's just jealous of my older race.
And your lack of shoes.
It's true. Though you can have that as well. You just need Grifta's authentic troll shoes.
I have them. I LOL'd so hard when I saw them. Did I miss any strat changes while I was rebooting?
You'll see a corruptor appear like in DBM, and then 30 seconds after that, the first guy will get MC'd. So, and then it's like every time the orb drops, so it'll be just on a, like one guy will get every 30 seconds, I guess. But it does make sense. Like we can save Lust until the first MC as opposed to the first like hitting of phase 3. That works. Because I don't think you guys are struggling with Titan Spark or anything at that point.
Could have bought the offer of summon. I had to go pick something up out of the mail.
Casting at more X, I need at least 2 more people in raid who actually like you. So there's one.
I clicked.
That's how reluctantly she says that she.
I was just making fun of Morax.
It's easy to make fun of Morax.
I thought you called him Molax for a second. I was like, that's.
Don't. I found my druid name, Molax.
Or Molrax. You probably have a better chance getting Molrax.
I was looking at all these fucking DPS charts and shit. I got too much haste. Give me some crit back.
You're also tiny.
It's rude.
So we're gonna hold Lust in phase 3 just until that first mind control goes out, and I think that'll make it smooth. Do you want the mind control people to stand kind of on the boss's butt, or where do you want them?
No, because everybody in that swirly gets feared. So
Okay.
they are appropriately moving just outside the range of where people are standing. It will be helpful if we can clump up as much as
Sorry.
possible to see stuff, but I know there's shit tons of running anyway.
Okay, I think I got it.
2, 1.
Feast in the back by the closet.
If you have not been given a Vantis rune yet, please trade with Aunt Martha.
After I eat, I will do that.
How expensive are Vantis runes this expansion?
Pretty fucking expensive based on all the shit they take.
Yeah, they take the same mats as Darkmoon cards. So.
That's right.
Well, you got the auction house map. We'll look it up. We made ours in-house, so we don't know how much they cost.
Not a whole lot.
20 or 30 gold, you know.
Yeah, it's like 4K per 200 blue or red ink, and it takes what, 8 each?
It takes 6 green.
Takes 0 blue ink.
So we're talking about like 10 gold each. Or 40, something like that.
Did you just give me a fucking sheep bomb for a Vantis rune?
Yeah, I didn't actually need the rune.
Someone trades you a Vantis rune.
Remember, regular runes do stack up them too, guys. You have your battle scarred augment runes. This guy's going down tonight with the extra work in here. So.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk about me like that.
Okay, everybody's got your feast buff? I've not done a cauldron yet. I'm putting it on the nipple.
Oh, thanks, dude.
I think there might be a joke there, but I'm going to leave it alone.
Cauldron on the nipple?
Never leave the nipple.
Definitely
Unless we
idiot.
want to study
Only
nipple.
if you're a witch.
Ooh, witchy woman.
Also, I don't know if Tharcia contributed. I know he has a stack of Vantis runes, but to the best of my knowledge, all the shit in the back of the guild bank that we had an officer tab, Kevin made a shit ton of these, so thank you, Kevin.
I'm actually all out. I gave you all mine.
Okay, so that was also part of that pile. Thank you.
Do we have all our buffs?
Buff AF.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
So flasks.
Don't be in.
Bullseye.
Out.
Holy crap.
After this, spread out quickly.
Ads.
Theus, look out.
Bullseye.
Out.
Spread out as you can.
Spread out.
You want anybody up?
Okay.
Finger up.
I'm focused starve.
Tricky roiling deceit.
Any
This is the shittiest rolling deceit we could get. This is really bad. Alright, that's good. We made it through.
Be very careful over there. Never mind.
We got a Yogg-Saron.
You CC the nipple.
Too late. Bullseye?
Out.
Out.
Got one combat res.
Grab Shattuck.
Nipple needs to be CC'd.
Thank you.
Got another Yogg thrown. Somebody ran over.
Kind of out of cooldowns completely. Ah, my pet. Okay, he did his stun. Good. I don't have an interrupt.
Stage 3.
So you can clump up. Just watch for the corruptor circle.
It's last.
We
No, hold it. Hold it for the mind controlled.
First orb's out somewhere.
It's right in the group. Just don't face the tanks. Now it's behind the group.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, get out with that.
Darcy.
Get ready to kill Thars. That far, not that far.
Too far.
Punch lust. We need to be able to kill you. No offense.
Let's see how I'm with you.
You're feared.
Shoe in the back.
Horde next to boss.
Get Shoe.
It's another orb up.
Do not face tanks. Point it away from tanks, thank you. Get ready to kill
Good.
Hypno. Kill Hypno. Also Surging Darkness out. Out. You can CC him too while we're moving. Getting that orb. Right there. Yay, yay, yay.
Thanks to the fear hit me.
Bots bit.
Got an orb. Yogg.
Kill that.
Any.
You get ready to kill Dronakai, who's been feared right before running into tanks. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, the circle is up by tanks. We've got Anti in back. He can be a fear thrown on him.
I'm gonna die.
Someone needs to get that orb.
We got a tank getting it, so now it's the time thing.
Battle res if
1%.
you're alive and have it.
CC
1%.
all on boss, all on boss. Stun them, fear them if you can.
Everyone's mind control.
Kevin has to kill it himself. Oh.
Come on, Kevin.
Damn, that was so close.
Wait, you still got dots ticking on him.
Nah, not enough.
$414K.
So
Going,
close.
keep going.
Maybe I need to bring my permanent dot. It would still be ticking right now. 0% life. All right, we got
Okay, what can we do a little bit better from that time? Tanking position?
The
No,
Yogg is what killed us.
The Yogs. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there?
We got 3 Yogs, which was crazy.
Yeah, that was bad.
Hold on.
Well, that
So-
last one wasn't DPS'd at all.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold
The raid
on
leader
for a
talk.
second.
He's trying to talk.
One. If you run over a blue puddle, which I noticed we did before we had fears going out, you will activate a Yogg Saron. So please don't do that, even if you're trying to drop yours. Do not stack the pools. 2, don't run across the room. Be like just outside the range of people when you get the purple swirly with Will of the Corruptor, but be close enough that we can kill you conveniently. Which means just outside of, but not too far. And I am going to change something here because the CC on the Void Reavers is driving me nuts. Tanks, what can we do to change position for you so you are not going from one Void Weaver to the next when we have Surging Darkness? Because there's cleave going on the nipple, like the one that's over here. And then we're moving back to the other space, so there's like going to be cleave on both of them unless we change the way we do this.
Just move to the opposite side where square is, instead of the opposite side of circle.
So healers, just be aware of that so you can follow the tanks, if need be. Yeah, I don't want to do the nipple first because it gets cleaved and then the boss is taken back to the star, like the skull position, and then that one gets cleaved. So either way, we're going to break crowd control. So we just need to shift the way we're doing it a little bit.
One second, I'm just around real quick.
That would be helpful. Just like, I don't care how you want to do it as tanks. It's just we're going from one Void Weaver to the other Void Weaver, which is causing us to cleave both. Like, I don't think it's avoidable. It's not your fault. It's just we have to change the way we do it.
It was discussed several times. Do we still agree that the best time is when the first mind control goes out? Was that better?
No,
I like it
when the ball lands, but before the mind control goes out, because we're having 2 or 3 people mind controlled when Lust goes out, and we lost easily 400k damage from that.
I say at transition, not even wait till.
It's fine with me.
We can wait for the ball to drop, I would say, just because that person will have a buff for 30 seconds. I guess
How
we'll do
much
that
of
after
that?
that. That's true.
Yeah.
Transition. Fuck
Okay.
it.
And that way, if we have Nerubians up on the transition, we have Lust to clean them up.
Anybody else like his beard tentacles?
You mean the beardicles?
Yeah, the beardicles.
Get ready to pre-pot for this one.
4, 3,
And
2, 1.
Who's that? Five yards?
Oh my god, I gotta heal.
5 yards, but we got ads.
Gotta kill these ads.
Five yards. Bullseye. Out. Five yards, Zavoga. Kill these and then we can group up.
Clean, clean, clean. Good job.
First rolling seats coming up.
Take advantage of healing circles.
My stun didn't go off on my gun.
Challenging roiling deceit. Out.
Watch that circle.
Remember, don't touch the existing blue circles.
Moo.
Lots of blue circles nearby.
Someone untick Diamond.
Who do you want up?
Mootry.
There's an ad up back here. You see it? Okay.
You got a Yogg up.
Get the Yogg next.
Yep.
It's gonna be big damage.
Bullseye. Just watch, there's a blue circle near where the tank spot is. In.
Watch the blue circles on the ground. Phase 3, look for the orb. Plus. Second pot. First orb's out.
Just watch that blue ball.
There it is. Good catch.
In front of him.
Yeah, out.
Piece it back.
I think Darcy's got it.
Thank you. I can just be on melee.
Shoot.
Get away from the tree.
Not too far, remember.
Or behind the boss. Need a bouncer. Thank
Got
you.
it.
Tharsia coming out. Not too far. Not too far.
Yog.
Not too far, Baron. Not too far.
Out. Stay on the outside. In a bit.
I've got the orb.
Kill me.
I am.
Someone catch the loot.
Orb.
I've got it, Ickis.
Just target. Kill.
CC mind controls.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
Job.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
2 bosses? Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that sweet, sweet Sangoswell.
Well, thank God I was getting low.
I was looking forward to some Sangoswell myself. Nice trick.
Ooh, and bonus roll Ezraite, just what I needed.
Check your bag. Somebody got boots.
Got boots.
We are going to end there, but just to make sure, does anybody have loot they want to and can trade?
Don't know yet.
I have not received a piece of loot yet, so. Going once. Congrats if that's what you wanted. We have a piece of loot. Leather 370 haste verse. Boots. Booties. Hot booties.
You guys are lucky I made boots earlier this week.
Yes, he made the Sanguicell boots because it is good for something somewhere. Thank God. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Emo. Okay. I think that was the last
Now
piece
you're
of loot.
Jamaican?
Sure.
Yeah.
I go through many phases. That was awesome, guys. Thanks for coming and all the hard work. I know it's hard to like do a lot of wipes on stuff, but we prevailed. Haha! Soon the rest will die.
Yep.
I had one question about whether I was mad earlier when I told you guys to more or less shut up, and no, I was just trying to like get our strap points out quick so everybody was unified.
Yeah,
That's a lie. She punched me in the balls and it still hurts.
There was a lot of chit chattiness tonight when sometimes she needed to talk. So.
Yeah, which I don't mind. We just need to like bring it together when it's time.
Sometimes we do just need to shut up. So.
But I like that people talk. I like when people talk. It's good.
Yeah.
You also
Honestly,
like it when she punches you in the balls.
What?
Crickets.
I know, right?
Foreplay.
In this case, 5-play.
I do not have that many balls.
Yes, but
Oh,
fingers.
do you?
Right, I mean, I'm ending YouTube here.
Terran Shark.
Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.